Hey there guys and gals, thanks for tuning in to my top 3 bosses of Wrath of the Lich King. This is part of a series where I pick out my favourite 3 bosses of each expansion, give a brief explanation why, and just give my general ideas and thoughts on why each boss is my personal favourite. Now, onto our first boss of my countdown. At number 3 we have Saphiria. Now, although he doesn't really stand out much in many of the raids because Naxxramas is easily soloed now, probably by even a level 80 or 85 player because of gear upgrades, I just think it's a rather cool boss in the way that you come across it. Coming onto the second floor of Naxxramas to then hear some roleplay of Lich King and Kel'Thuzad, and as you approach, some bones just flying across your screen to then start forming into a giant skeleton ice dragon, I think that's pretty cool. And as well, it can be a bit challenging just for any regular 90 player that's moderately geared or even slightly geared. It's always a nice one just to go back to be able to get some transmog or just to get the achievements. With on normal him having 4.1 million health and on heroic only 13 mil health, it's a pretty simple order to do. Along with that, the rest of the raid is actually a really fun one to do anyway. At number 2 in the list, I've got Lord Marrowgar of Icecrown Citadel. Now, the reason I've picked this boss is purely for the way he's perceived or his presence is put across at the beginning of this raid. If you have your view distance even on slightly moderate, as you're walking down the corridor, you should be able to see him just staring straight at the entrance. And considering he's got a big huge ice and bone axe in his hand, 4 heads, no legs, and some crazy like bone wings as well, it's quite an intimidating presence and just cool, and that's the reason I picked him for number 2. For 10 player normal, he's only got 6.9 mil health. For 10 player heroic, he's got 10.4 million health. For 25 player normal, he's got 23 million health. And for 25 player heroic, he's got 30 million health, or 31 million more abouts. But it's still a considerable amount, and for anyone that's level 90 now, they should easily be able to go up and probably kill this on heroic on their own if they've got some decent gear depending on their class. And just the encounter's quite fun and it drops some cool looking loot as well. Now finally onto my number 1 spot in the list. This is Saphiria of the Obsidian Sanctum. I love this boss because of its easy accessibility, straightforward simplicity of here's your boss, go kill it and get rewards, and the fact it's not much over 100 yards from the entrance and just a few mobs in your way. The boss gives some really nice rewards such as a 20 something slot bag, some nice transmog worthy gear, and a bag of spoils containing stuff like coins, gems and other items that may be of use to you and your friends. Alongside these loots, it also has a 100% chance to drop one of 2 mounts, depending on whether you are in 10 man or 25 man difficulty. For 10 man, you can get the Reins of the Black Drake. If you're on 25 man, you can get the Reins of the Twilight Drake, which is epic in anybody's book, as both of the mounts look pretty cool. Now that's the end of this top 3 bosses, but I'd like to hear about your favourite bosses in Wrath of the Lich King and why. Remember to leave a like or share if you enjoyed the video and it brought back some memories, and if you'd like to see the next episode of this series as soon as it's uploaded, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll speak to you soon.